Hi everyone, it's Melissa, and today I am sharing my TBR for Jane Austen July. I am so excited for this reading event. It's one of my favorites. I look forward to it every single year, and it is dangerously close to July as I'm filming this. June kind of got away from me, so hopefully I will be able to edit and get this up quickly. So, without any more preamble, here are the prompts for Jane Austen July. So number one is to read one of Jane Austen's main 6 novels. This is actually the first Jane Austen July where I have already read all of her main 6 novels. So I've decided that I am going to reread Emma because that is the group read for this year anyway, and it might be nice to kind of read it alongside a few other folks. And I've also decided that because I'm rereading Emma, I would like to make some of the other challenges Emma related. So we're going to try to make this a very Emma heavy year. There will be other things maybe sprinkled in there. And in all honesty, this is kind of a pile of possibilities because I am not going to be able to get this many books read in 1 month. But I am going to try my best to consume as much Emma-related media as possible. So that's number one. Number 2 is to read something by Jane Austen that is not one of her main 6 novels. So for this, I think I am going to read The Watsons / Sanditon, one or the other, or maybe both. My library has a bind-up of both together. Number 3 is to read a nonfiction work about Jane Austen or her time. There is a book, I neglected to write down the author name. It was called Jane Austen, a Visual Encyclopedia. I'll put a picture here and I will make sure the author is in the description. But it just looked really interesting to me. I love the idea of an encyclopedia, so I'm hoping there will be kind of just a collection of a lot of different things related to Jane Austen and or her time. I didn't really read a description of this book. I was just searching Jane Austen in my library's search engine and saw this and thought it looked really interesting. So I didn't even read a description. I'm just going to add it to the list. Number 4 is to read a retelling of a Jane Austen book or a work of historical fiction set in Jane Austen's time. I have so many books on my want to read list under this category. I have a few things that I own as an ebook. None of them are Emma related, and I really do want to read some Emma retellings if I can this year. And there's also a few things available currently. There was no hold. They're just available as of today that are also not Emma related. So I have kind of a long list. On my e-reader, I have What Kitty Did Next, which is a Pride and Prejudice story. And I believe I also have Charlotte, which is Pride and Prejudice from Charlotte's point of view. At my library, they have The Other Bennet Sister, which I've been meaning to read for years, and which is a Pride and Prejudice book, and Aisha at Last, which I believe is a Persuasion retelling. So those 2 are currently available. There are a couple of Emma retellings available for my library, but I'm not sure when they'll come in for me to read. But they are The Emma Project by Sonali Dev and The Code for Love and Heartbreak by Jillian Cantor. So I've put those on the list, and if they become available, I might read one of those to keep with my Emma theme. Number 5 is to read a book by a contemporary of Jane Austen, i.e. published between 1775 and 1817. This prompt has traditionally caused me a lot of problems. I've DNF'd things. I haven't really liked things. So this will be the one that I scrap if I need to, or if I don't have time to do all of the prompts. This is the one that's going to get the old heave-ho. But I am going to check and see if they have anything at my local library by Anne Radcliffe, because I think I would love to see kind of what inspired Northanger Abbey. Number 6 is watch a direct screen adaptation of a Jane Austen book. I am going to rewatch the 2020 version of Emma. I really enjoyed it and would love to watch it again. And I don't know where to find this. Probably will check my library and see if they have it. But I would like to also try the 2009 miniseries of Emma, if I can find it. And last but not least, number 7 is to watch a modern screen adaptation / retelling of a Jane Austen book. So I think for this, again, I have a long list of things I want to watch. There is a movie from 2010 called Aisha, which I believe is an Emma retelling. I'd also like to finish watching Emma Approved. That is a modern, like, web blog type of series. It is quite a few years old now. I had started to watch it, this web series, for Jane Austen July, maybe 3 years ago, and I never went back and finished it, but I was enjoying it, so I might go back and see if I can finish that web series. So that's my pile of possibilities. If you are taking part in Jane Austen July, please let me know below what you are planning to read, and thank you so much for watching. We'll chat soon. Take care. Bye.